What's up, guys? My name's Doofus Mcdooface, and let's play some Mega Mind YOLO. Yeah, I mean, we've got some options. We've got like Willis Shroom Angler, we've got Goblin Copter, got Nightmare, but oh, we have Nightmare with Vampire. Well, I mean, it's gonna be a Nightmare game, but how early do I want to place it? Do I want to start with the Nightmare? I think I do. I think I do want to actually place it. And we got Willis Shroom. Yeah, I've got plenty of options here. Okay, so here's the plan. Nightmare. We're going to snail because my teammate's snailing. Why not? We're going to go push to 5 workers. We've got the Willis Shroom, which we're going to go parallel with it. No leaks. Yeah, we'll go parallel. In the ore position with the Willis Shroom. We'll probably get a Goblin Copter to tank the boss on wave 5. It's a good looking roll. I'm probably not going to use the Angler. Might use 1 or 2 Protons just as damage. Goblin Copters are going to be better for the splitting. But yeah, I'm pretty pumped. This will try to be an analytical doof. I've been trying to be a lot more vocal, a lot more, oh, I could fix that. A lot more well thought out when I'm explaining what and why I'm doing. Nightmare on the wall is so that it hopefully doesn't die until the last unit. I want to say this leaks, but it's a really good leak. This is a really good Fiesta if this is Fiesta. Maybe it doesn't. Wow, okay, no it doesn't. That just holds. Did not see that coming. Do I even get the snail? Yes, I do. But yeah, I mean, the Willis Shroom is just so good here. I guess I could theoretically pro-leak to Lizard Snail, but it's actually impossible for him to get Lizard Snail on me unless he went like 6 or 7 workers, so everything's fine. Good start so far with this Megamind YOLO. Megamind is definitely worth it with that +1 gold. It really does help. Just a lizard. He is pretty pushed though. So I think when I'm actually going to nastily drop the Angler late. Just as a little like baby overbuild. Just as a little baby overbuild, I'm actually going to drop the Angler. Wants to send wave 5. He is Siesta. Alright, alright. I will save with my teammate because he asked me to. So here's the plan. I'm going to put this Angler right here. Just as a little bit of an overbuild angle. Prepping my Goblin Copter to tank the boss on 5 and adding a split. Right, so I'm pretty overbuilt here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But knowing that he's at least 6, 7 workers, and my teammate says he's Fiesta, it's better to just play it safe. All right. Definitely push. Yeah, I mean he is well under. He's not happy with the amount of value I have. But I mean, he's literally super push, so why would I ever risk over pushing? Teammate is pro-leaking. Some Angler stacks, maybe. Dino or mass snails. I think I'm going to go mass snails here. Definitely going to go mass snails. Going to go for that Goblin Copter upgrade to tank the boss. And I'm going to add a Proton. Actually, I don't know if I can add the Proton. Actually, I don't even know if this tanks the boss. Now I'm looking at it, it might have been too far up. So we may have made a mistake, and we're going to find out if we made that mistake. I'm hoping this tanks the boss, but it needed to be at least half a tile up to guarantee what I want. I do get the Brute. It does tank the boss. This is fantastic. He's still quite under. I need to watch out a little bit next. But with this big hold, I'm going to be in a really good position. Or pro leak if I leak the brute. And so now me sort of overbuilding is paying off. This guy is 8,000 value, so I'm just going to turn on income. Now I'm going to income king the overbuilder. But it did probably help my castle teammate a bit, so it is still worth. Nice. That was a beautiful last second. Oops, sorry about that. Beautiful last second snail, which allowed me to get this Willow Shroom. I'm trying to figure out where I want to place it. This is kind of a nasty placement, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I really don't want it all the way over there, so I'm just going to go with the nasty placement. Alright. Whirly Bird tanks. I'm probably pro leaking here. We'll upgrade the angler next. Although, do I pro leak? I'm not sure. I'm kind of just like a wall of defense this game. Yeah, I'm holding. I am holding. This guy did push, so they're going to take a little bit of king here. But when I say a little, like a little. I will send a brute here, though. And the reason I'm sending a brute is because of that Chlor Pixie. That Chlor Pixie has to be bruted, right? Like, if you see any type of Chlor Pixie on wave 7, it's a really, really good situation. Oh, man, maybe I don't want to angler here. Because I'm going to lose a lot of some stacks. At some point, I need to reroll. We'll go for a Robo because of a lot of natural, fortified. I usually don't real send, but because of that Pixie on 7, it's literally negative value. Yeah, I mean, he does add a casket, but he should get wrecked pretty badly here. And so if his teammate leaks also, this is going to give us a really nice lead. Yeah, I'm definitely doing some work. At least like a 40-50% leak, maybe. 46. And the Esta guy leaks, so we get king here. I do want to hit the reroll. I'm going to do that after. I'm going to go for a canopy here. Because surely they give me enough gold. And then I'm going to reroll after, right? Because when you're YOLO, you lose 1 income. So I don't want to do it till after the wave. That. Okay. Definitely loving the Poda here. I'll save for a full send on 9. Definitely loving the Poda for the magic damage. We don't need anglers anymore. Banana Bunk is always good. Just not really feeling these atoms. I think instead of the atoms, I'm going to take Windhawk. Pushing a couple. I'm kind of weakish next, though. I do need to be careful, especially with how pushed he is. I mean, his second canopy is going to hold. It's not the prettiest, but it will hold. And I think I'm just going to send all DTs, and then maybe a brute after income if I get it. You know, like I do want to full send him, but I don't want to hurt my economy either. Okay, I'm pretty decent here. We can now kind of build in front, right? We can build some stuff in front of our Nightmare now, being that we know we don't have an aura outside of the Vampire. Right, we are going to get that Vampire. Send the Robo after income. But I don't get Butcher, I don't get Ocean Templar, APS, right? Things of that nature. Okay. And I think I'm just going to force out the Kingpin here. I know it's kind of nasty. That's why I did some income. You never know how that guy's going to play. I think I'm just going to get the Kingpin out. I'm not going to get too many more stacks than as is. So, oh man, that might be a really good Fiesta. I gotta give him one on that. That was a really good Fiesta there. But the good news is that our teammate is Castle. That's the really good news. Our teammate being Castle is fantastic. So although this game has had a lot of good Fiestas for fun player, right? I've done a really decent job, I would say. Right? I'd say I've done a really decent job. And taking no king. Castle player really hasn't been punished too much. So going into the mid where, hey, I'm getting my vampire stuff, right? I'm getting my vampire aura come wave 11. Vampire nightmare. I've got the Aziria for possible 13, 15. I'm also going to start really finding my groove too. Just don't want to push too hard here, to be honest. Honestly, I'm gonna be a chicken. Yeah, so here's my thought process. I think for fun player, although he could go vampire, right? Probably goes vampire. There's a chance he takes overwork, right? Actually, he gives us another worker, I think. There's a chance he goes overwork into me. And so I kind of want to defend it. Right? I'm just trying to not let the Fiesta players scale here. So we're going to go ahead and put Vampire in the middle there. I am going to put my Poda down at some point. She definitely dies right here. Kind of like her right there. Now I'm going to go the normal position. Little protection there. And go for a double split us. Double split us. And oh, dude, I might full send next. There's so many thoughts going through my brain right now. Wish I could pause the game. So first things first, I really hope this Poda lives. It's close. He does not overwork. It is Vamp. So I can push a decent amount here. That holds. Wow. Push a decent amount here. I think I still want to send him. Yeah, I'm still going to send this guy here. Double imps would be fantastic. Yeah, 2 sets of imps for all the natural would just be awesome. 3 sets of imps would just be incredible.
Consider it done. Yes, my lord.
Alright, there it is. Getting a little greedy here with this triple set of imps, but you know what? You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Gotta risk it for the biscuit here. Once again, I mean, he's Chlorpixie and he's Avenger on 12. So, with that in mind, like, it's a good test on 12. See if he goes for Pixies or anything. He's 120 under. I mean, we could auto it out. Your call, bro. Okay. Let's just aim for 15 then. Yeah, let's aim for 15. I'm great 13. You're great 14. We get a little bit of king. He gets his castle value. We should be able to make it there. I'll protect 13 here. I'm going to protect 13 with the Aziria. I am on fire. I've got to watch out for that, you know. I've always been a huge complainer about that, so. I'm 99% sure that the Aziri is fine here. There's enough damage to save her. Should be okay. Likelihood of them sending here is low. I've got the Doppel for next. Alright. She might actually die. No, it was perfect. It was perfect. Yeah, I've got the Doppel for next. I'm really decent. If we just force a king race, right, where everybody sends on 15, we are always going to win. And I might just hold. I also might just hold. I mean, my build is really coming together here. Build is really coming together here. We would have caught him here. Interesting. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. Would have been baby leaks. They have a full king. So. Do I get my Nightmare? Quite under. I'm gonna do 2 king ups to make myself feel better. A little more Willish room. And use all these copters just as delay, right? Just trying to delay these copters. Pretty sure we're getting sent here. And so we'll need a full push for the 15 re. Given that we don't do too bad. Alright, how bad do we do? 514 under, 300 under. How bad is it? Okay, still want to go here. We need to push every single worker possible. My Aziria tanked nothing. That's really bad news. The good news is my Doppel is actually dying last. But I'm still doing pretty terrible. As is he. Yeah, not good at all for us. Not good at all for us. Probably one of like 2 GKs. I'd like a 4 eyes. But if they give me a witch, I'll definitely just send the witch instead. Want to push a lot here. Because I'm really hoping we just win the game right now. It's our best chance, and then a pack leader probably is going to be the best. We're still alive. He's bringing a couple of 4 eyes, so we just, I mean, we got to leak them, and hopefully they die, and we win the game. That's all there is to it. He's well under. Caskets are being wasted. He did find a Halo, which is just the worst thing possible for me. His Sovereign does die, though. Oh, what the heck? All the 4 eyes got sniped? All the 4 eyes got sniped. The Doppels win on the 4 eyes. What the heck? Unfortunately, I don't think they die. What the heck happened? How does that build go on the 4 eyes? How did the 4 eyes get sniped? It's a even split. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. But we just got to stay focused. Just got to stay focused here. I think I'm going to sell this for another Nightmare. Another 4 eyes. Oh, sorry, another Doppelganger. Sorry, I'm just perplexed by what just happened. At least it's a race. I mean, the race looks really bad for us. It looks really, really bad for us. But hey, what are you gonna do? Still gotta try. And that's just Legion sometimes, you know? You get a little unlucky. and it hurts. Makes you sad. But you gotta play it out, you know? Oh, okay, I sold the vamp. I sold the vampire on my doppelganger, yeah. Dude, this is the second time I've played Legion, and I'm just getting shredded by when bad things happen. I sold my vampire. Now, it probably doesn't matter because I'm leaking really bad anyhow. Because I'm receiving from For Fun Player, who's got the most workers in the game. But that was a pretty huge mistake. It's really... They didn't send here, that's good. So at least we got a baby chance. We have a baby chance. They got 1 in a million, but a baby chance, you know? And my guy's got only 1 Vampire Dread Knight. Can he ever leak his guy? But I cannot kill that Sovereign, can I? Yeah, that Sovereign just lives forever. And we lose the game.
Not enough gold.
Let's try a re. I just got a Sui for the resend here. Man, our luck just went so bad, bro. Our luck this game is crazy bad. But just full Sui and the chance that maybe they save, I don't know. And the problem is if I send 4 Eyes there, then the Dread Knight goes crazy, so. Oh man. We need to push a little bit harder on 14. We might have won 15 if we both just Sui pushed for it. And need to be a little luckier when it comes to the those 4 Eyes. I mean, I'm really confused how any world those 4 Eyes could get sniped. And the 4 Eyes are what really ends the game, you know, wins games. Yeah, well, gave it our best. And yeah, no, this hurts. This is a really, really tough L. And you should have lost. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to sandbox this for sure. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, I've seen the buzzes, I've seen the Azerias, I've seen range units sniping 4 Eyes, but I have never seen. I mean, I really got to see this. I have never seen a split like this that kills both 4 Eyes. I mean, this is just crazy. This is absolutely insane. This is really nuts. So, I mean, let's see what happens. So it's a double 4 Eyes, Hermit, Dino, 6 Snail. Now, I do think he could improve some of the stuff there. You know, if you go like Robos or something. But I'd love to see how these 4 Eyes got sniped. I'm very interested. It's a good game. Definitely things I could have improved. Especially getting cooked on 14. My Azeria didn't tank enough. Didn't tank at all, actually. So what I say is double 4 Eyes, Hermit, Dino, 6 Snail. Yeah, I'm not so sure about the Hermit into this build. But with that being said, I still don't understand how all the 4 Eyes get sniped. I mean, I could see this one for sure, but... Yeah, I think that it's the Hermit, isn't it? The Hermit is what does it. It's just a bad send. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, here he's almost holding. I think if that Hermit is a Dino, he leaks full. Because what it does, the Hermit is somehow pushing the 4 Eyes inside. Yeah, the Hermit here is just so horrendous. So what if we did something like this? Just the 4 Eyes and the boss, Everything else is just tanks trying to slow this stuff down. Yeah, see how this 4 eyes goes to the outside? Like, we're always going to lose one 4 eyes. Still a dino to be targeted. I guess he's just pretty strong here. My teammate just didn't quite push hard enough, unfortunately. We needed to Sui push after almost dying 14. And the build is good. The build is good, right? Like I'm not denying that this build isn't good. Just for shits and giggles, what happens with a double ramp? Because it seems like doppels always take forever to kill the double ram. So here you're just sort of betting on the boss. Like, is the boss gonna do enough damage here? And then get stuck on that ram. But maybe you just don't have enough damage to kill the doppels. No, this is doing amazing. This is like way better than endgame. Yeah. So, you live, you learn. It's a game of Legion TD2. Can't win them all. But definitely, if I could play it again, I need to place the Azeria a little more aggressive. Right, my Azeria was just not aggressively placed. So on that 14, she just tanked almost nothing. I think on 14 she tanked nothing. That was just, this could be a needler only leak. Instead, it's a big leak. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't like sending. Like, I'm fine with us not sending there for sure. Not income kinging or anything. They are quite strong. We needed a little more king ups at some point. He is going Trinity Archer Boar, which is sort of contradictory, but all good. And I know it sounds crazy. I wish he didn't push. I wish both of us. Right? I wish I didn't place 200 value. I wish he didn't place 200 value. They die. They're dead. Right? They are 100% dead there. And then they might have died here too. I mean, if I'm at 48 workers and he's at 42, right? We probably win on 17 also. So we needed to push to kill. We did not do that. Need to work on our sends a little bit. Didn't even look at mine, but did add that arc last second. So, but still pretty good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys next time for another analytical doof.